Cool. So this is what we're going to be doing next. We're going to be doing the Streamer Awards, the Streamer Awards. Oh, I need to log in with my Google account. Hold up. We're going just cam. Okay, I think this is fine. Go back to desktop. Hide the donation award or the donation stuff because that's not what this is about. So this is the Streamer Awards. So this is something put on by QTCinderella, and it's supposed to be more of a there's a few of these that have occurred for the year of 2021. QTCinderella has put her own spin on it, where it's more of a viewer's choice, as opposed, it's not really a popularity contest. It is a viewer's choice that has a panel that makes sure that the right streamers are falling under the right categories. Hang on, I'm doing a bit of a water break there. And this has a legitimate, like, in-person event. It's going to be a red carpet style event that Cutie's going to be putting on. That she's paying $200,000 of her own money, unsponsored, to put this on, which is incredible. I mean, Cutie's insane. But there's a lot of different categories here. Every single one of these categories, there was a nomination phase, and then there's now a voting phase. So during the nomination phase, it was kind of open text box. Any viewer could go in and type in the name of a streamer that they wanted to submit for. I put forward my own suggestions. I don't think many of them made it there, besides a couple here and there. But now we're in the voting phase, and the voting actually ends tomorrow. I intended to do this last Saturday, but I fucking forgot. So here I am doing it right now. So the Streamer Awards for 2021, these are going to be my votes for who I think should win these categories. So Best Battle Royale Streamer, we have Asu. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not familiar with many of these. I know Lulu, I know Nick Mercs. I don't know Imperial Hall or Asu. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say it, but that's what I was thinking too, Mal. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. I don't know Lulu that much. I've only seen her name in places, so I think I'm gonna go with Nick Mercs, just because he's kind of the only person that I know out of this group, which is unfortunate, but it's Battle Royale. I don't watch many people play Battle Royales. I don't enjoy Battle Royales that much myself. All right, but the next category, Best GTA RP Streamer. Streamer that provides the best Grand Theft Auto roleplay content. Now, out of this group, we have XQC, Sykkuno, Fuslie, and Buddha. XQC is obviously the biggest streamer out of this group, followed closely by, well, not closely, but followed by Sykkuno and Fuslie. I think they're equal of size. Fuslie's been popping off lately, though. In terms of best Grand Theft Auto roleplay content, I don't think XQC does a great job actually role-playing in GTA 5 RP. A lot of times he does what is it, fail play or something like it. It seems like he breaks the RP fairly often, and he's gotten kicked off the server multiple times because of it. He's been banned from GTA RP for multiple times for doing fail RP. That's the phrase, fail RP. For allowing things outside of the RP world to impact how he plays the RP world, which is not how it's supposed to be done. It's supposed to be its own isolated thing. And he's not done a great job at that. Sykkuno has pretty much been playing as himself, but a bit more edgy and into crime. Fuslie has been playing a character completely not like herself. I think my vote's gonna be on Fuslie here. Buddha as well as Buddha's been popping off. Buddha's been popping off. He's been doing a great job at GTA RP. I think he's actually one of the police officers, if I'm not mistaken. Is there a way to look this up? Like what his actual class is? Of course, if I look up Buddha, it's gonna bring me up some religious shit. Okay, all right. I feel bad. I'm pulling up a Dexerto article on Buddha. Actually, let me do this. And let me pause the music here. I'm curious because there's a clip of the cowman himself giving his input on why he thinks Buddha should win.
Like, it's people that can create out of nothing. Okay. People that create out of nothing. Yes, roleplay is about roleplay itself, but these days it's about being creative on the fly. And in that, I will probably put a Whippy in here for sure. Buddha for sure though. Best roleplay.
Interesting. Oh, I'm curious what he thinks about the next one.
That does roleplay RP.
Oh, actually, no. I already know what my answer is for sure. I know what my answer is for the next one. I've seen a few people do this, but I've kept my own opinions to myself. But I think I'm still gonna choose Fuslie here, just because I think in terms of RP, she's done a great job. And I haven't watched much GTA RP, as I've said multiple times, but I know, like, Fuslie is like Fuslie and Sykkuno are the only two that I've actually seen come through my sphere of influence. I'm gonna vote Fuslie. Best role play streamer. This is outside of GTA. Streamer that does role play content in games like Rust, VR Chat, New World, Ark, Dungeons and Dragons, etc. Out of this group, you have Murder Crumpet, who is a very good VR chat streamer, a very good VTuber. You have Critical Role, which is an entire group of people that does D&D and is actually incredibly entertaining. If you haven't seen one of Critical Role's Dungeons and Dragons campaigns, I highly recommend it as like a podcast. If you have any moments of time where you want to listen to a podcast, I highly recommend listening to Critical Role's D&D campaigns. But we also have Seer here. It's categorized him as under Rust, but I'll go into this a little bit. Then we also have Rafflegator for his VR chat content. Rafflegator is not really a VTuber, but he does a fuck ton of VR chat stuff. It's kind of for the Coomers kind of thing, but he, you know, there's a segment of Twitch out there for what Rafflegator does. He does a lot of dating shows in VR chat. Let me just put it like that. There's a lot of shit that he gets into off stream that's kind of like, whoa. Like people having virtual sex in VR chat with tool assistants kind of thing. That's not a joke. That's actually been revealed to be happening. But anyway, Seer gets my vote for this one. And the reason why is not because of Rust. And I don't think it's easy to categorize Seer in any of these categories. Out of these categories, Rust is like the only one you can really put him under. But Seer RP's life. Like everything, that every moment, every second that Seer is on stream doing something, he is RPing. And this has been corroborated by multiple people that actually know him personally in real life. As a viewer, it's easy enough to look at this and go, yes, Seer does RP all the time. But every streamer has their own face that they put on for stream. What Seer does is different. He doesn't. It's not like he's telling stories about his life that aren't real or anything like that. Like, that's something that Misgift does. That's something simple. But Seer plays out a whole ass fucking character live on stream every hour of stream. And when he's on other people's streams, he does the same thing. Boom, character goes on. He's playing someone else. He's not playing Seer. which is that's a talent. That's not a skill at that point. That is a talent. So he's got my vote there. Best League of Legends streamer. There's without even looking at the options, I know who I'm going to vote for. It's Tyler1. And yeah, okay, he's option number 2. It's going to be Tyler1 because he hit what's the rank? He hit like max rank in every single role in League of Legends. You can't say Tyler1's not the best he's the only League of Legends player that has ever done that. The only player that has ever done that. Not alone streamer. As streamers are aside, he's the only player that has ever achieved max rank in every single role. Which is incredible. I mean, I shouldn't even have to look at the other people here, but let's just take a look at it. We got Double Lift, which he is very good. He's in the professional league. Tyler1 is no longer professional. He's just a streamer. You also have Emiru and Lily Pichu, which I think I think that's just their communities kind of wanted to insert them somewhere here on this list. It's not trying to be offensive in that way, but I don't know either. I don't know either Emiru or Lily Pichu for their league play. Let me just put it that way. Emiru is the cosplay girl, and she's very fun. She's very funny. She's a very relaxing stream. She's a chill streamer to watch. Lily Pichu, I know her for her music. I know her for her involvement in other OTK streams, other OTK events. She's very funny by herself and has a good set of content to under her belt. Besides League, I mean, neither of these two are known for their League plays. But LOL Tyler1 obviously gets the pick there. I mean, there's no one else in the world that could be identified as the best League of Legends streamer. If he doesn't win that award, I'm gonna say it's rigged. Honestly. 90% of the votes are going to Tyler1. Well, next one, best FPS streamer. Streamers that create the best content while playing first-person shooter games like Overwatch, Halo, Call of Duty, and Counter-Strike, to name a few. So this is interesting. It's not the best FPS player. It's not the best player at FPSs who also stream. It's the streamer that creates the best content while playing first-person shooter. They're very interestingly worded that. Tens, I hear, has been popping off. Tarek as well. Super TF, I don't know who that is. And Shroud is just my OG. This is actually kind of a tough one, because I kind of want to vote Tarek. Tarek has been a very entertaining streamer to watch as he plays Valorant. But Shroud is the OG, man. Like, Shroud, the original Reddit king of CSGO. But I don't know that he produces the best content. Shroud is a retirement streamer right now. Shroud is in his retirement of streaming. He still streams. He still streams very regularly and very often. But he's in retirement. I mean, he's not really popping off like he used to. He's not doing the best plays ever like he used to. I'm not going to say that he's washed, because he's not. He can still slap a few kids in there. But in terms of content, I don't feel like he has it. I feel like Tarek has it. That's where I'm going to put my vote. Going with Tarek. Now, this one... Okay, it's not actually this one. This is an easy one for me. Best just chatting streamer. I didn't realize these are the options here for... I thought there was someone else that was going to be here. But streamer that regularly does just chatting content as conversing with chat, reacting to news and videos, arts and crafts, telling stories, hanging out with friends on stream, and the like. Every single one of these bullet points, I think of Mizkif. No joke. Like, 100%. if you ask me who's a just chatting streamer that I watch, I think of Mizkif, and then I struggle to think of anyone else. Pay Money Wubby is very funny. He is very funny. He has a very unique stream. He's the guy that wears like a full green suit with a hoodie. Like the green suit has a hood, so you just see like the outline of his face over content. It's kind of funny. Hassan is, I don't see him as a just chatting streamer. I categorize him as a political streamer, which I think there's another category for. And Bruce dropped me off. Bruce drop him off. So never actually read his, I only know him as Bruce. I've never actually read his name all the way out. Bruce is someone who's leached off of Mizkif to I think get on this list, because I didn't know about Bruce until he showed up on Mizkif stream one day while Mizkif was just chatting. My answer is very clear here. It's gonna be Mizkif. Best VTuber streamer. So I don't watch too many VTubers besides Iron Mouse and Code Miko. A streamer who uses a virtual avatar instead of a traditional face cam and provides the most entertaining content. So Vibe, Nanners, and Iron Mouse. I know of Vibe and Nanners. Vibe is Soda Poppin's girlfriend. Nanners, I don't know her for anything that she does. I just know that she exists. Iron Mouse has a very good stream, very good content on her stream, and she's obviously been doing the subathon, so she's had a lot of exposure because of the subathon. She's been popping off. But Code Miko is something else entirely, someone else entirely, and I think that she's kind of, I feel, at least personally, that she's changed the game in terms of what VTubing can be about, or what kind of format you can get out of VTubing, where instead of being a 2D or 3D caricature overlaid on top of a background with like a green screen kind of effect, Code Miko has programmed her own video game and wears a mocap suit the entire stream to play this character in a environment that's been created in Unity. I think it's Unity. It's created in a game engine. It has its own rules. It has its own functions, its own features that she adds to because she's a fucking programmer. I think she's great. I think she's been doing a lot of good stuff. I mean, her funniest content is when she does interviews with other streamers and her chat just fucks with her the entire time. It makes it this really awkward thing. But it's just a great content coming from Code Miko. Very good content. Best strategy game streamer. Streamer that creates the best content while playing strategy games like Dota, Teamfight Tactics, StarCraft, Hearthstone, Super Auto Pets, and the like. Northern Lion, I think, has played literally every game in this category. He's played every game in this category. Now, yeah, absolutely. Besides maybe Dota. Okay, my roommate, I think, just orgasmed, if you could hear that. Disguised Toast, while he is always kind of like his whole shtick has always been like to be the big brain guy in any video game that he plays. He is very intelligent. And well known for his playtime in Hearthstone. He was originally a Hearthstone streamer. I don't think he was in 2021 though. Skara, known for his TFT stuff, I think he just straight up, still to this day, plays nothing but TFT with the exception of the odd lobby that he gets invited to for like Valerian or something. He just does TFT. And if there was a category for best TFT streamer, that would be Skara. I mean, just in terms of content, not because he's good at TFT, but because of content. This guy's Toast has also done some TFT. Boxbox, I know of him, but I don't know much about his content. Northern Lion takes the cake here. Northern Lion is the reason why, through the transitive property, Northern Lion is the reason why Super Auto Pets became what it is today. I mean, everyone kind of knows what Super Auto Pets. I feel like everyone in my sphere knows what Super Auto Pets is these days. And it all started with Northern Lion introducing Ludwig to Super Auto Pets. And that's kind of the story that happens with a lot of games, especially like Among Us. Among Us had the same kind of origin, where I think it was Soda Poppin' was the first to play Among Us and got a group together for Among Us, and then he spread it to other streamers, and then those streamers spread it to other streamers, and all the viewers of those streamers collectively together now are into this game. That's a very fun game that no one would have ever found before unless streamers picked it up, pretty much. And that's kind of what happened here. Is Northern Lion got Ludwig into the game. Ludwig really enjoyed the game, and then did a 32-person tournament for Super Auto Pets of other streamers, and then that spread the game. And that's, well, here we are with like Super Auto Pets having millions of downloads on mobile. It's popped the fuck off. So Northern Lion takes the vote here. He's been doing good work lately. Best ASMR streamer. I think I might skip this one because I don't know any of these. I mean, I know of Amaranth. I know of Amaranth, but I don't watch ASMR at all. It's a category I completely avoid. I'm gonna go ahead and skip this. Best music streamer. Lily Pichu, as I mentioned before, I know her for her music. She has other great content, but her music is really good. He's making a lot of weird noises over there. I don't know what's going on. Seth Drums, I'm not familiar with, but I appreciate a drummer. Respect. Ari at Home, someone I casually watch, so like very, very often. If I see Ari at Home start streaming and I'm watching Mizkif, I actually switch to Ari at sometimes. Like, you know, just every once in a while. I'm in the mood for a good Ari at Home stream. What he does is actually incredible and very unique. He uses, I mean, he builds songs live. He creates loops of music, loops of sounds and music live on stream, and then eventually when it comes up with a finished product of like a backing track, he then freestyles on top of that using his own chat to freestyle, to like pick words, and it's like usually based off of a category of something. He usually comes up with a chorus, and then the verses in between the chorus he freestyles using chat, which it's incredible. It's very fun. I love to watch an Ari at Home stream. T-Pain, T-Pain, I love his music streams. His music streams specifically, absolutely I love. It's really incredible to watch the master at something just go to work. And T-Pain absolutely is a master of what he does. He builds professional music on stream and does like an individual project, an individual song over the course of months because of how spread out it is. It's very interesting to watch his creative mind work at it. But that's not all that he does. But T-Pain is more often a game streamer than he is a music streamer, which is why in this case my vote's on Ari at Home. T-Pain has been streaming for a while on Twitch. He's been a music streamer for a while on Twitch, but I think lately he's transitioning more and more into gaming content, which is fine, which is great for him. His gaming content is awesome. But in terms of just a pure music streamer, a streamer that creates the best music content, I watch Ari at Home more for music. If Ari at Home is streaming and T-Pain is streaming at the same time, I'm watching Ari at Home for his music. Anyway, I need to take a bit of a break to rest my voice and also hit the restroom. So I will be right back. I'm just going to go ahead and switch to my be right back screen. And yeah, we'll continue this after this short break.
Hello. 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 Hello.
All right. I am back. I am back with a beer. I picked some up today, and it is my favorite beer, so I'm going to go ahead and enjoy my favorite beer. Cheers. It is Tessellation by Lone Pine. It is a mosaic double IPA. It's good shit. Anyway, we're moving on with the Streamer Awards. We're about we're close to halfway through, let's say. But we're on to the best chess streamer. The best streamer to watch for chess content. I don't know many of these. Actually, I don't. Oh, no. I know Hikaru. And I know Botez. But I don't know Akanemsko or Gotham Chess. Hikaru is a raw dog chess gamer But Botez is entertaining while they do chess. Botez is actually interesting. They do a lot of IRL chess, which is like they'll literally pull up to a corner in New York. Just a random corner of a street in New York. They'll whip out like a popular corner. They'll whip out a chess set, like a table and 2 chairs, and they'll challenge anyone who walks by to chess with them. And they'll like handicap themselves with certain things. They even got like the whole timer unit thing down on the side of the table. Like what they do is actually it's very, very fun to watch. So I'll give them the vote. Best IRL streamer that creates the best IRL content, such as vlogging, traveling, cooking, visiting places. We got Jake and Bake Live, Rob CD, Hachubby, and Ginny TTY. I don't know Rob that much. I know Jake and Bake, I know Hachubby, and I know Ginny. Hachubby and Ginny, they do great vlog content, but Ginny, man, she worries me. The situation she gets herself into, I feel like she needs, and this is diving into a meme of the community between Ginny and S-Fan a little bit. I feel like she needs someone like S-Fan to be behind her every single stream. She needs a bodyguard, is what I'm saying. She gets into some scary situations because she's obviously a beautiful woman. She gets into some scary situations being out on the streets of many countries, many cities, where people do some kind of scary shit, or kind of like things that make you nervous. Like they talk to her in ways that are like, oh my god, Ginny, run, like that kind of thing. I worry for her. Jake and Bake, he's about to pop the fuck off in IRL, but in 2021, this is the Streamer Awards for 2021, he did not do that much IRL content. So it's gonna go to Ginny. Best speedrunner, streamer that provides the best content while speedrunning games. We got Small Ant, Atrioc, Virtual, and Simply. This is actually kind of tough. This is kind of tough, though. If I were to narrow this down, I know about Virtual. I don't know what games he speedruns. Oh, he does Trackmania, right? So let me break this down, bottom to top. Right, we have Simply, who speedruns SM64, and that's it. We have Virtual, who speedruns Trackmania, which takes a lot of skill, a lot of talent to do. Same with SM64, a lot of talent to do that. But Virtual just streams Trackmania. We have Atrioc, who just speedruns Hitman 3, or the Hitman series as a whole, which he created the category. I mean, that's no small feat. There weren't that many Hitman speedrunners. The only speedruns that were actually registered on Hitman were people that just like literally had Hitman already and went, oh, there's no records for Hitman 3. Okay, let me do all Hitman 3, create their own rules and whatever. And there was like maybe 2 or 3 recorded records of someone doing a Hitman speedrun. Then Atrioc got into the speedrunning community for Hitman and blew it up. He actually created competition there. He actually innovated. He created his own strategies for speedrunning. He has built the speedrunning paths for all the Hitman games, the current ones. When it comes to, like, you know, what glitch, what angle of attack, what thing do you do to shave off 5 seconds, Atrioc was the one figuring that shit out for Hitman, which was really awesome, really good for him. However, Small Ant speedruns so many fucking games. I believe. Let me double check this. How many recorded speedruns does he have? Super Mario Odyssey, Pencil Sharpening Simulator, Super Mario Odyssey category extensions, Breath of the Wild category extensions, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Super Mario 64, and Pringles. Pringle? Really? Pringles? He doesn't have the top in many of these, with the exception of Pencil Sharpening Drillless IRL through 10 pencils. He has the second fastest speed run of 2 minutes 21 seconds, 340 milliseconds at sharpening 10 pencils without a drill. So he holds the second place record for that. A lot of, I mean, he does own fourth in some categories of Super Mario Odyssey category extensions. He doesn't have that many, like he's not the top, but that's not the point. This is streamer that provides the best content while speedrunning games. Atrioc hypes up his Hitman a lot, but that's not all that Atrioc does. Virtual does Trackmania, and Trackmania in itself has a lot of separated categories, a lot of tracks. I mean, user-created tracks in Trackmania. So there's a lot of potential there for getting many records. But the content while he's speedrunning games, that's the thing. Simply as well. Speedruns SM64. He does 16 star, 70 star, 120 star. But it's again about the content while they're speedrunning games. And I don't think I don't think these three have what Smallland has. So Smallland has my vote. Best Super Smash Bros. Streamer. This is very specific. Streamer that provides the best content while playing Super Smash games like Super Smash Bros. Melee, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, etc. We got Hungrybox, famous in the community, Leffen, famous in the community. Either one of these could be the most hated person in the community at any time, maybe sometimes both. I don't know what it is right now. We got IBDW, who I think is an Ultimate player. I'm not familiar with him. But then we got the GOAT. Then we got the king, the master himself. We got Mango, who is probably, is he streaming right now? Let's see, is he live? Yes, he is. He's streaming right now. Lawless Melee, number 4. Actually, wait, is this a host? Is he hosting someone, or is this actually him live? This is him live, yeah. Because I don't see him anywhere. Maybe he's casting, I'm not sure. But this is the man. This is the GOAT himself, Mango. He's very good at Smash. He's not like the best player out there at Smash, but he's the kind of guy that you can expect to show up at a tournament, and you don't expect him to be number 1 always, but every once in a while, he just does. He just is. He's just on top. And he does it while shit-faced. And while being the cockiest motherfucker in a hilarious way, in a fun way. I love Mango. Mango's good shit. He's got my vote. Best Minecraft streamer. This is a bit of a unique category for me, and I think for a lot of people, because of the list of choices that we have here. Most enjoyable streamer to watch for Minecraft content. We got Tubbo, Tommy in it. We got Rambo live. The three of those are in their own right. I mean, they're content creators for Minecraft, but they're not really streamers. Like, they stream once or twice a month, and that's kind of an effect of the community as a whole. The Minecraft community as a whole is kind of poisonous in that way. They become unbearable to the point where a lot of creators in the Minecraft community hate streaming Minecraft because of it. The wrench that gets thrown into the machine here is Forsen, where it's Forsen is not a Minecraft streamer. He's anything but. Forsen is an enigma of a content creator, but this is 100% his community just trying to troll and get him in on the, like, this isn't something that guaranteed. This isn't something that Forsen said, hey, put me in as the best Minecraft streamer. This is something his community decided to do on his behalf, and it makes no sense. And I think for the memes, Forsen has my vote. And to be fair, he did stream Minecraft content for a bit in 2021 when he and XQC had a competition between them for speedrunning Minecraft content. So to be fair, technically he did play Minecraft in 2021. All right, moving on. Best MMORPG streamer, the most entertaining streamer that plays MMORPG games like World of Warcraft, New World, Final Fantasy, RuneScape, and so on. This is another easy one. So, but to go through the list here, we got Rich Campbell, who is known for Final Fantasy for the majority of his streaming career. Well, kind of the biggest thing that he's known for. While Rich was blowing up, he blew up while playing Final Fantasy. And that's because of a subathon that he did, but he was also leeching off of Mizkif a lot, and Asmongold. We have SVan TV, who is well known for playing classic WoW specifically. He's the GOAT. He's a very good Paladin player, but also he's just a very hilarious guy. Very good content that he has on his streams. Very entertaining of a streamer. Then we have Asmongold, who is one of the creators of Twitch.tv. One of the originals. One of the old guard. You know, like just the precursors, the forerunners of Twitch.tv as it stands today. Asmongold absolutely is one of them, right alongside Shroud, right alongside Summit, Soda Poppin'. I mean, he's up there with the GOATs, pretty much. And then there's It's Will, who I'm not familiar. I think he's a RuneScape streamer. I think so. But I'm not familiar with him at all. But this is an obvious one. It has to be Asmongold. I mean, the dude is I think he has the record for most watched stream for English streamers. And it was when he came back to play Lost Ark. He was off for like a month to 2 months, and he came back from break to stream Lost Ark unannounced. He didn't announce it at all. He didn't tweet about it. He just like went live and got like 300k viewers or some shit like that. It was insane. I was there with him. I wanted to see what was up. I'm like, damn, he had drops enabled, of course, but he's still he's a very entertaining MMORPG streamer. Good shit. Best Valorant streamer. So I don't watch too much Valorant, admittedly, but this is the streamer that provides the best Valorant content. We got It's Timmy, we got Pokimane, we got QuarterJade, and we got Puns. It's Timmy and Puns, I don't know that much. I know of them, I know their names, and I know that they're generally the GOAT. I mean, they're good at Valorant. Pokimane, I don't think she's known for being a Valorant streamer, but nowadays she kind of is by default. She is generally entertaining in her own right, separate from her Valorant gameplay. QuarterJade, also like not very defined by Valorant. She is very entertaining. She's very funny, and her community is very funny and has a lot of good content. But if I were to base this category off of how many like hog clips that I've seen between all four of these people on Twitter. Like every once in a while I go through Twitter and I see a Valorant clip and I click that shit because sometimes it's someone really going hard. They have the ultimate play of the game. And 9 times out of 10 it's QuarterJade. She's just incredible. at the game. She's the GOAT of Valorant. I mean, obviously she's not a professional Valorant player, so she's not professional about it, but that kind of expands the fact of how good she is. She's a very good, while at the same time entertaining streamer when it comes to Valorant, which is awesome. It's great for her. So that's why she gets my vote. Best philanthropic streamer. Streamer that contributes to philanthropic causes by hosting charity streams, events, spreading awareness, and other such initiatives. Healthygamer.gg. This is Dr. K. He does a great job at spreading mental health awareness among streaming communities. I don't know what initiatives he's a part of. I'm not familiar with him doing charity efforts. I just know, like, I really only know him from YouTube, so I don't know what his stream does in terms of like charity efforts and whatnot. We have Dr. Lupo, who's the most well-known streamer for his charity efforts, I believe. What did he? Does he record somewhere like how much he's donated? And I don't think he's on. Is he on Twitch still? Or did they lose him to YouTube? Yeah, Dr. Lupo left Twitch for YouTube, which is, I mean, another thing. In 2021, he raised $892,000 for St. Jude in December 2021. He's raised over $10 million for St. Jude over the past 5 years, which is insane. $10 fucking million out of a bunch of gamers. I mean, he's a gamer. He's another old guard. He's another pantheon of Twitch, known as being a gamer, but then eventually switched to charity. I mean, that's been kind of his shtick. Then you have Jacksepticeye, who I think is kind of OP for this category. Rambo Live, I'm familiar, like I know about him, but I don't know much of the content that he does except for being Minecraft. But Jacksepticeye, he's OP. He's too overpowered for this category. It's not fair. Jack, I mean, he'll do multiple millions of dollars per year in charity efforts. I mean, a lot of it out of his own pocket too, like hundreds of thousands of dollars out of his own pocket at what he does. And you can tell that he's a man who genuinely cares about everything that he does and genuinely cares about the community, he fully understands the impact, especially with Dr. Lupo and Jacksepticeye here are the two big dicks in the game. And it is a tough choice between the two. It's just the fact that I've known Jacksepticeye for longer. I've known about his efforts for longer. And it's not a numbers game. This is just a bullet point that Jacksepticeye does have more, that does put more value towards charity. But this isn't a numbers game. It's really just about the intent. And of the intent, both Dr. Lupo and Jacksepticeye are equal here. It's just the fact that I know Jacksepticeye for longer that he gets my vote. And I find more entertainment out of Jacksepticeye as well, on the side of charity. Hey, who knows? Maybe in 5 years' time, I'll be up here. You never know. Best variety streamer. Best streamer that broadcasts a variety of content of different types and in many categories. So we have here Moist Critical, or known as Penguin on YouTube. We have Disguised Toast, Valkyrie, and Ludwig. I would say, and this is going to call out my decision here. So these three, Disguised Toast, Valkyrie, and Ludwig, they are variety streamers, but they have their phases of like sticking to one game. Or they usually stay within the same category of games. They don't branch out that often to something entirely new, entirely different. Especially Ray, she's been doing nothing but GTA RP nonstop, which is, I can't watch GTA RP that much, so I haven't been able to tune in that often. Ludwig does a lot of just chatting content, and he does a lot of, every once in a while he introduces a very weird game like Super Auto Pets to his community, which is really fun. Disguised Toast, I don't watch his content too much anymore. I watch his YouTube content a lot, but when it comes to pure variety, finding the weirdest shit, finding the most interesting content out there on the internet to enjoy and to peruse and to commentate over, Moist Critical, no one else does it better. He is incredible at doing that. I mean, like his YouTube in itself is it's just an article of nothing but variety. Every other video is something different. It's awesome. He's got my vote for that. Best streamed event. The most entertaining, interesting, or enjoyable collaborative event streamed during the last year. So we have the Balloon World Cup. Comp. I've been talking too much. We have the Balloon World Cup, which was an event that iBuy put on, the Spanish streamer, where people were inside a glass room that had like a living room set up in it. And the goal of the game was to keep a balloon afloat between two competitors. And there was like there was a tournament style thing going on. That was very interesting, very fascinating to watch, to tune into. But of course, it was in Spanish, so I didn't understand it too much. We have The Price is Scuffed by Pay Money Wubby. I didn't even know this existed, so I can't really add too much commentary on that. There was ShitCon, which is the NMPLOL version. The other version of this was Shit Camp, which QTCinderella put on. I'm surprised that Shit Camp isn't put on here, but ShitCon is. I feel like personally Shit Camp was a bit more fun than ShitCon. If Shit Camp was in this list, it would definitely be a contender. ShitCon was one day, Shit Camp was a whole week of content. Among a large number of high-profile streamers, very large personalities, very funny people. But ShitCon, it's tough to give it my vote here, especially in the existence of Germa's Dollhouse stream. Germa, he didn't. No one else does it better. As Dr. Disrespect loves to say, no one else does it better. Germa came up with a very original concept of a stream where it was basically The Sims IRL. Obviously, you couldn't say it was The Sims because of copyright stuff, but the Dollhouse stream was this very wild thing where the chat was able to vote on things for Germa to do IRL in this Sims setup like environment. I mean, they had a 2-story house built in a crew of like 50 or more people. I don't know the actual size, but he rented out a warehouse. They built this whole set. They had a professional film crew there. They had a professional sound crew there. They had people doing live editing. They had this really unique overlay for the stream where viewers could like click on certain options inside the actual stream window. It was incredible. It was an amazing thing to witness. And if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend going back and like YouTubing it or something like that, Germa's Dollhouse stream, and just watching the whole thing. It was a 3-day event. He lived in this Sims house for 3 fucking days. It was insane. I love that shit. That was so unique. And I wish there was more stuff like that on stream, but people don't have the capital to be able to put that forward. I think Germa The only reason why Jerma broke even was because Ludwig stepped in to give him a sponsor to help him break even. He didn't earn any money on 3 days of content, separating himself from his normal life, doing this incredible, very unique thing in internet history. He didn't profit on it at all. That's stupid. It's like, this is an incredible event. Didn't profit on it at all. It's wild. Wild that can occur. If only the platform itself could, like, you know, step in and help create these sorts of things, but leaving the creative process to the streamer. You know, who would do that though? Stream game of the year, the best game to watch on stream during the past year because it was very entertaining, novel, fun, interesting, cool, etc. None of these. None of these. I'm gonna skip. I don't enjoy watching any of these games specifically for the game. I watch any of these because a streamer that I like, and never Apex. I never watch Apex. The other three, I only watch if a streamer that I like is playing the game. So I'm skipping that one. Best content organization, OTK, hands down. It's like right off the bat, gonna slap OTK on there. 100 Thieves has been losing a lot of their high-profile content. NRG, I don't even know who that is. Offline TV, they're very wholesome content, but they don't do a lot of stream stuff. OTK has a lot of streamers, but they don't do much streamed content. They do a lot of YouTube content, which is very fun to watch, very entertaining. OTK, hands down, 100%, the funniest, most entertaining organization that has come out of the past year to 2 years. They've been doing incredible these past 2 years. And if I wanted to join any one of these, if I had the option to join any one of these, it would be OTK, just because of how down to earth and real a lot of their stuff is. I mean, it's not professional while at the same time being professional level. Like they really reach high, but they scuff it up enough to make it feel very relatable at the end of the day. It's just so, the way that they do that, I love it. It's very homey. It feels like it could just be like I'm just watching a bunch of friends do some crazy shit, which is awesome. I mean, it's kind of parasocial, but hey, you know what? It's fun. It's entertaining. Whatever it is. A League of Their Own. I think I've already alluded to who I want to vote for here, but I'm not going to pick Jerma. This streamer is a pioneer that creates one-of-a-kind content. With their creativity and out-of-the-box thinking, they are a trailblazer in the streaming industry, someone who relies on themselves for their content ideas and is genuinely in a league of their own. So we have Jerma here, which does a lot of unique content. I mean, Dollhouse Stream was not the only thing that he's done in the past year that was incredibly unique. He did a lot of incredibly unique streams, a lot of incredibly unique ideas. One of the other big ones that he did was he streamed he streamed him and a board of judges trying to hire the replacement for Jerma if Jerma were to die. And as they were auditioning for other people to be the new Jerma, he ends up dying. And then the next day, the winner of the contest that they voted on he just is streaming from Jerma's channel. Like the organization, the commitment to the bit there, I love that a lot. Kit Boga. There are a few scam baiters out there that do stream, that do YouTube content. Kit Boga is very big in that scene and does it in a very unique way, I think. But just because there are other scam baiters on Twitch, I don't think I can really put my vote to him here. I love Kit Boga's content, don't get me wrong. Just, I can't put my vote to him here. iBuy or eBay. I never know how to pronounce his name. I should look that up at some point because he's going to be our overlord here soon. He is doing a lot. He is bridging the gap between real reality TV and Twitch streaming. He's basically taking a lot of ideas from other reality TV shows, real reality TV shows, and bringing them over to Twitch. And that's what he's doing. And he's doing an incredible job at it. He's popping off because of it. But I would say that there's multiple efforts to try to do that, right? Twitch themselves is attempting to do this with a lot of the programs that they've been putting on. The last one here, the Sushi Dragon, is by far the most unique streamer me, you, or anyone else will ever witness. I can't even describe what this man's stream typically is. It's so, like, you can't put it to words. You can't put it to words. This man does such incredible content. Let me pull up some of his clips. I'm actually, because I haven't been tuning in as of late. This is the Sushi Dragon. He's not that big in terms of numbers, but god damn, he should be. What is this? Let's see what this is. Okay, so he is right now streaming in the car right there, and he has a drone following the car to provide a third-person camera, and he is controlling the car from this third-person view. IRL. Like, what the fuck? This is not live. This is live.
Okay.
He's got a follow car, which makes sense.
Oh shit, there's a tree. I'm good. Oh shit, yeah, I'm good.
Look at this. This is like.
Oh, the left. I can't keep up.
His follow car can't keep up with him. Oh my god. The drone can't keep up with him. He's just gone. He don't have third person anymore. He's obviously cheating a little bit. Probably looking out the window every once in a while. But like, this was live. This isn't an edited video. This isn't YouTube. This was streamed 9 hours ago. Yeah.
Next, we have Domo Stanton. Check this out.
Somebody threw out Venom and somebody else threw out Cookie Monster. ¿Por qué no los dos? Watch this, we gonna do a flip. I will draw for you.
Okay, I don't know what this is. I have seen this guy stream every once in a while. Okay, I don't think that's of the Sushi Dragon. I think this might be.
Yep. Okay.
And he's IRL. Look at how much gear he has. This is him. This is him doing the This is him doing the camera switches, all the visual effects. You heard he had like echo on his voice.
Oh my god.
The zooms. These special effects. It's all him. He's doing this live.
Unheard parts that happened in that.
This is my favorite part, though. This is the mochi.
Look at how many fucking cameras he has set up in that. Like, oh my god. This man is just built different. I need to find a stream of him in his actual warehouse. let's say top 30 days. Obviously, the GTA clip IRL is popping off, but happy girl excited for what's happening.
Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh my god. When he does this shit,
where am I?
this is a high person's worst nightmare.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where's he next? Where's he next? Is this the real one? Real one? Is this the real time one? Is that no? I'm the real shooter. No, I'm the real shooter.
You can see what he's doing too. Left controller, right controller.
No, you're not the dragon. You're not. I'm the dragon. No, you're not. No, you're not dragon. You're not the dragon. I'm dragon. He's not dragon. Who's that? Who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck is that? Like, let's watch one more.
Подвижные устриц средиземноморских. 6 штук, 4900. Ну, надо поесть, они просто хуйню едят.
What? Why is his chat there?
I like it.
Why is his chat there? How is his chat like facing behind and in front of people? Like,
Wait for it.
what the fuck? Like, thank God I'm not high right now. And everything is in Russian? Again, all of this is live. This isn't a YouTube video. This isn't post editing. This is live editing. It's incredible what this man is able to accomplish with look at how much gear this man has. Look at how much shit is attached to his fucking body. He is a gadget master. He has stuff on his fucking legs, on his feet, on his hands, wrists, chest, shoulders. He has like 3 mics on his head, 2 overlays, like 2 AR overlays. His whole warehouse is like, he's got a massive green screen section. His whole warehouse is hooked the fuck up with so many goddamn different cameras. When it comes to someone in a league of their own, there's no one else able to accomplish what he does. It's so absolutely Sushi Dragon, 100%. Sorry, I kind of extended that segment on a little bit, but I just wanted to showcase how incredible Sushi Dragon is. I envy that man and how he's able to accomplish what he does. It's incredible. But moving on here, Rising Star Award, up-and-coming streamer that has had tremendous growth over the past year and has the potential to be a top streamer. Zoil, I know he's been growing. I think Zoil has been growing more this year than last year. If I restrict this to just 2021, I'm going to say Zoil is going to get this for 2022, but not for 2021. Frogan, I again only recently heard of her in 2022. I don't think they're going to pop that off that much. Purple Cliff, I'm not familiar with at all. However, my boy Staniel, the myth, the man himself. I know him by consequence of Ludwig, not consequence. I know him through Ludwig because he's one of Ludwig's closest friends IRL, closest streamer friends, I should say. Ludwig, Stans, and Atriox. Not Atriox. We're not talking about a Halo boss here. Ludwig, Stans, and Atriox, they do a piece of YouTube content called 3 Bros versus a Pro or something. Bros versus Pro. Yes, where it's 3 bros, Ludwig, Stans, and Atriox, versus a pro. And it's a pro at whatever video game they've kind of decided. So they'll pick another content creator that's a professional league streamer, for example, and they'll challenge in a 3v1 that other pro streamer, and they like played they do some creative ways of organizing the actual matches to make it entertaining. They end up losing. Interestingly, in a 3v1, they end up losing more often than not. They recently won one against a Valorant pro on account of stands. And then after all of that, after they did the bros versus pro, let me pull this up. After they won against Tarek, who's another streamer that we've seen here in this reward show, Stans made platinum in Valorant. He was a gold player before, but because he won against Tarek, like Tarek was the pro in that case, and he was outplaying Tarek in some situations. He got inspired by Tarek to actually push himself to platinum, to actually push himself in Valorant, which is incredible. I mean, good on Stans. But besides that, I think he is the rising star of 2021. He's been under a lot of growth in 2021, so I'm going to give it to him. Legacy Award, a legend who has contributed a great deal to and has shaped the streaming industry. In other words, a career achievement award. I think this goes to Soda Poppin'. Every single one of these guys are pinnacles to things that shaped Twitch TV into what it is today. However, none of these people are the reason why Twitch has a lot of what it has today. The reason why Twitch is what it is today is because of a streamer named Reckful, who is unfortunately no longer with us, and whose story is an incredible tragedy. But many of the staples of streaming that we have today, like donations, flat out, the meta of streamer donations is because of Reckful. Text to speech is because of Reckful. IRL streams is because of Reckful. Streamers going from a fucking shitty ass webcam to a DSLR mirrorless camera is because of Reckful. He is unfortunately no longer with us, and I feel like without Reckful, none of these people could be recognized for what they did, with the small exception of Soda Poppin', who was one of Reckful's best friends. They're not one of his, I don't know if it was his best friend, but they were well known to each other. And through the transitive property, Soda Poppin' himself has been somewhat influential on the development of Twitch. He's been here since it was called Justin TV. When I talk about me being aware of streamers before Twitch.tv was called Twitch.tv, I'm talking about Soda Poppin'. 100%. He has my vote for this category, and always will. This is kind of an emotional category to talk about because of Reckful, and I am saddened by Reckful and his passing, but for this award, I'm gonna give it to Soda. Now, this is the big one. Gamer, actually these next two are the really big ones. Gamer of the Year. The next one is Streamer of the Year, so keep that in mind, right? My vote is specifically for the person that has been the gameriest gamer of the year. Streamer that has extraordinary gaming abilities and has excelled at games over the past year. No matter what game they're playing, you just have to watch. We got Shroud, Tens, It's Timmy, and AceU, which again, I don't know much about AceU. I know about It's Timmy. Shroud is the original GOAT of video games, the original god of FPS gaming. I'm gonna give it to Tens though, because as I said earlier, Shroud, like I know Tens, I know some of his content. I've watched him seldomly, and he is a bit of a god. He's turned into a bit of a god. I talked earlier about how Shroud is in retirement, and that is true. I mean, he's not really so focused on making sure he gets the best plays. He's not focused on making sure that he's at the top. He, in some cases, just simply is. He still pops off every now and again. That's fine. I don't think he's Gamer of the Year. I think it's Tens. My opinion. So it's going to be Tens from me. Now, the last question, Streamer of the Year. This is obviously more centered around content. The best overall streamer for the past year, they saw great success with their entertaining content, elevated their brand, and in general, left their mark on viewers. This was their year. We have some very big ones. XQC Overwatch. That's the original. People call him the cow because his name looks like XQ cow, but it's really XQC Overwatch because he used to be a professional Overwatch player until he got kicked out. We have Mizkif, who I watch regularly. If he's online, I absolutely check out his stream. We got Saikuno, who has really grown a lot in these past couple of years. I'm going to rule him out right off the bat of Streamer of the Year. I don't think his reach has been as widespread as these other few. Then we have Ludwig, who's no longer on Twitch. He's over on YouTube, but he's still popping off on YouTube. He's bringing numbers to his YouTube streams that I think are impressing a lot of people and are convincing some Twitch streamers that YouTube is possible. Ludwig has been a 20k, 30k Andy over on YouTube, and on Twitch, he was a 20k Andy. So, hey, it's looking pretty good over there. For 2021, Mizkif saw a lot of growth and had some of the greatest events that he's ever put on. He's had some officially curated streams from Twitch themselves. He's done some Twitch content. XQC has had enormous growth, has been a 100k plus Andy the past year. 100k plus viewers, I think. Is he even streaming right now? Let me see. Is he 100k'ing it up right now? Not as fast at navigating my browser. He's 78k right now. He playing? Oh, he's playing the prop hunt game Witch It. But he's playing a prop hunt game to 78,000 viewers. He's been popping off. But I don't think his content has been that extremely over the top. I don't think it's been anything revolutionary. He's just pulled numbers, just raw numbers. If there's a numbers game, he's been winning it. Mizkif has been putting out some great content. Ludwig, however, had the famous subathon that reached beyond Twitch. I mean, I think even Forbes had an article about Ludwig's subathon, which is just something else. And he has and is still the holder of the record of most sub 2 streamer ever on Twitch. And he's not even on Twitch anymore. He still holds the record, which is incredible. And I've said this a few times, going through this list, that if this streamer is live, I click on their stream. If any of these streamers are live and then Ludwig goes live, I stop watching any of them. I switch to Ludwig. Hands down. His content's the greatest. Even Mizkif. I'll even skip a Mizkif stream to watch a Ludwig stream, because Ludwigs are they're just more entertaining. To me anyway. But I'm going to give him my vote of Streamer of the Year. And I think once I click this submit all button, it's going to leak my email. So let me drag it off screen here. Ooh, shit. Leaking my DMs. All right. Let me submit. You need to log in before submitting. I did log in. What? Logged. Submit all. Here we go. Okay, they got rid of the doxing. Here we go. So your votes have been submitted. Thank you for participating. Remember to tune in to the award show on March 12th at twitch.tv/QTCinderella to watch the results live. She's going to be doing a live in-person red carpet event to talk about these awards, which I think is going to be really cool. There's going to be like 200 plus streamers that go there. She's inviting everyone. A lot of big names. There's even going to be valet parking, I hear. But anyway, if I want to update some of my responses, I can go back and resubmit the form. Cool. All right. That was cool. That was fun. As I said earlier, I meant to do that last Saturday, but I just never got around to it. I got distracted, pretty much. All right. Now, what do I want to do? Let's see.